Samsung makes it official. Expect the next Galaxy to launch at MWC. iPad Air schematics show us that there are some design variances to the current model. And Google's quarter results show a company that continues to make money. I'm Jaime Rivera, and I know that some of you hate that I don't like Mondays, but don't worry, you will get over it. This is Pocketnow Daily. The official news today begin with new university policies, or at least one. Oral Roberts University has just launched this new mandatory Fitbit campaign for freshmen. And there is a purpose behind this. It's not just the fact that you're getting a Fitbit for you to be able to track your stats, but the university wants to be able to determine if your fitness activity has anything to do with your academic results. So I wonder exactly how that is going to match up at spring break. Let's see. Other official news come from Google and its parent company Alphabet. If you're wondering exactly how things are economically, we've got quarter results. Its parent company Alphabet is just one of those things. I mean, they're not really making revenue from some of their projects, and still, they're $1 billion up in revenue and profits as well, which is good. And in the case of Google, they are $9 billion up in revenue, almost $4 to $5 billion up in profits, which is great. If you want specific numbers, links in the description. It seems that things are going very positive, a lot more positive than they are for Apple, which says a lot. And speaking of Google, you remember all those rumors about HTC building the Nexus smartphones in the future? Well, it seems that those rumors are true, one, and two, it seems that Google is trying to change its way of handling the Nexus program. Apparently, Google wants to have more control over the whole process, up to the point where we have trusted sources claiming within HTC that Google is becoming too exhaustive about it, up to the point of pulling an Apple in the amount of detail and attention to detail that they want with this future smartphone or smartphones, which is actually a great thing. That's the way Google should have always been about the Nexus lineup. It's great to see this. Let's just hope they don't raise the price tag in the process. And speaking of Apple, for those of you that are wondering if the iPad Air 3 will change in design, it actually will. We've got more leaked schematics. It seems that we are getting the speakers that we talked about from the iPad Pro, which is great. But apparently that will require some changes when compared to the current iPad Air 2. Apparently it'll be less wide than the iPad Air 2, slightly thicker as well. And it makes all the sense in the world if we are getting these speakers, but then again, this would be the second time that iPads get thicker, which is rather weird. Stay tuned for that one. And finally, the hot news today have everything to do with the Galaxy S7 yet again. We have press invitations for an event to happen on February 21st in Barcelona. We will be covering it live, and that is going to be great. But even cooler, Blass is added again. We've got more leaks of the Galaxy S7, and it seems that the curved back is not just coming to the Galaxy S7, but also to the Edge variant, which is rather weird. We wonder exactly how are they going to curve both sides and make it ergonomic. And speaking of ergonomics, it does lead me to the question of today. Would you want a design like the one we see in the leaks with these curved backs? Is it something that you look for? Because in my case, I'll tell you this much, I do love that in the Galaxy Note 5, particularly because of how thick that phone is. But in this case, it's not necessarily that same scenario. But leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your opinion. Friends, as always, you know the drill. If you want to get the news earlier before this video is filmed, make sure you follow us on Pocketnow.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can follow me on Twitter, Jaime_Rivera, or on Instagram at Jaime Rivera. And now you can also watch these videos on Vessel at Vessel.com/Pocketnow. Please give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. I am Jaime Rivera. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.